everyone. I'm Hamida Mosharraf Moniea. I'm from Bangladesh. I teach at North South University of Bangladesh, and I'm going to be presenting this paper to you all. And the title of the paper is A Comparative Analysis of Human Resource Management Style and Practices and Their Impact on Organizational Performance, evidence based on foreign and local manufacturers in Bangladesh. I have two co-authors who could not make it to here, Mashita Khasro, who is a research assistant at the university, and Mohammad Miah, who is a scholar and a renowned researcher in Bangladesh, and he also is a senior professor at the university. Because of the time issue, I'm going to skip through some of the slides. So pardon me for that. I will start by giving a very brief discussion, very brief introduction to the paper and the paper of HRM style and HRM practices in multinational corporations, focusing on Bangladesh's manufacturing landscape. Recent studies highlight cultural differences in HRM practices between MNCs and demonstrate companies. Our research explores HRM variations and organizational performance in foreign and local manufacturing firms in Bangladesh, emphasizing on the cultural dynamics. So there are the introduction part. I'm going to go to the research objective. The research objective of this paper is this research aims to examine the information of human resource management style, influence of human resource management style and human resource management practices on the organizational performance of foreign and local manufacturing company in Bangladesh. Especially, it focuses on comparing the organizational performance of foreign manufacturers and the local manufacturers working in the country. So why this is important, why this particular research was important for us, because in Bangladesh, there are more than about 850 foreign RMG companies working and many more local companies. And on this particular sector, the economy is dependent. So what we have seen that though this particular sector is booming right after India and China, but the growth rate of this particular sector is being negatively impacted recently, and we wanted to find out why. What was the reason behind it? So that we can then we found out that there are human resource management problem in the country. So if we found out what is the problem and what is causing the problem, then we could find a solution so that we can I'm trying to sorry so that we can find out how to develop strategies, human resource management strategies and practices, so that our economy would not suffer or would develop further. Okay, these are the three theories that we have used: one, expectancy theory, and theory Y, and theory X, theory of cultural congruence. I don't want to go through the theory because of literature review section. So in our paper, we have done a very in-depth and comprehensive literature review section. And we have presented here in the slide the brief literature review, but I'm going to even make it shorter for you. If I boil down the entire literature review, there are 5 areas that I can focus on. One, participative HRM style is positively correlated with organizational performance. And 2, there are many research, many studies which shows that autocratic HRM style is negatively correlated with organizational performance. And also we have found that higher quality recruitment and selection practices is positively correlated with the organizational performance. There are also many research that shows extensive training and development programs are positively correlated with organizational performance, and performance-based compensation is positively correlated with the organizational performance. So depending on this literature review section, what we did, we developed 5 hypotheses. The hypotheses are: companies with a high participative HRM style will demonstrate better organizational performance in manufacturing companies perceived by managers in Bangladesh. Hypothesis 2, companies with a high autocratic HRM practices will demonstrate poor organizational performance in manufacturing companies perceived by managers in Bangladesh. And hypothesis 3, higher levels of recruitment and selection practices, HR acquisition, will be positively associated with higher levels of organizational performance. Hypothesis 4, higher levels of extensive training and development programs will be associated with higher levels of organizational performance. And the last one, higher levels of performance-based compensation will be associated with higher levels of organizational performance. So this is the methodology section, research methodology. What we did, we started collecting data from end of July 2021 till end of February 2022. And we distributed questionnaires to 40 local RMGs. And okay, thank you. Okay. So we have also distributed questionnaires to 40 foreign RMGs, and we distributed this many number we have got the questionnaire with complete data, and we analyzed that. So this is the results section, which will take more time if I want to. So let's talk about the core findings. So there, as I say, that there are 5 hypotheses that we have developed. Hypothesis 1, 2, 4, and 5. Our result has have supported that, but hypothesis 3 was not supported. So what was the reason behind it? Our hypothesis selecting negative. Let's go to hypothesis 3 here. Hypothesis 3 is a significant negative correlation between employee hiring and organizational performance. This was not supported. What our result shows that the employee hiring policies is negatively impacting the organizational performance. So we wanted to find out what was the reason behind it. And the reason that we thought was because of the favoritism and nepotism is still existing in our country. What is happening there? Suppose if someone has got a reference, then they will hire that person, regardless of their if they have got knowledge, skills, or attitude required for the particular job or not. So that is why the organizational performance overall is negatively being impacted. So those are the core findings. Should I be okay? All right, and in the conclusion, what we recommend that, as because in the foreign RMG sector, what's happening, the managers are more receptive towards, they're more open towards participative HRM practices. So they want to give empowerment to their employees. They get inputs from their employees before they make a decision. So there is a both way communication happening there. So, and that is really helping in training and development in other HRM practices in the organization. But in the local RMG sector, what is happening that they apply more autocratic management practices. So because of it, what is happening, they are not being able to find out what the new people have to offer. So that's why, and they basically impose their ideas, and that is why also organizational performance is being negatively impacted. So now what we propose, that is a third culture or a hybrid HRM concept. That means bringing something from the foreign country and bringing something from the local culture and blending them together as per the need, and develop their human resource management. Okay, so yes, that was one of the core findings, that as because foreign RMGs are implementing, the managers in foreign RMGs are implementing more of like a blend of the Western and Eastern HRM practices. So and that seemed to work for their particular organization. So we are trying to make the bullet points of strategies, so that in our RMG sector, people can apply that and be more booming.